Your product or your service just isn't your prospect's biggest priority. Hello, my name is Rob Spence. I'm the Managing Director of Paragon Sales Solutions. I'm also the author of Relationship Selling and the Paragon Mindset, two great sales books and sales guides. On this week's Sales Snippet, we're going to talk about the bigger picture and I guess to a degree emotional intelligence. As a sales professional or a business owner, it can get very disheartening when we have a great product or service, which many of us do, and our prospect, the person we're trying to sell to, just isn't taking us up on that offer. And we call them once, we call them twice, and they don't respond. And I've seen it so many times, I've spoken to so many people in this industry who just throw their toys out the pram, they stop bothering. Well, if they'll bother, they'll call me back. They didn't have the budget anyway. No, they're just a time waster, a tire kicker, and all that jazz. They make up all these excuses as to why the prospect didn't want to buy from them. And that's completely wrong. You see, I started off this sales snippet with a statement that your product or service just isn't your prospect's biggest concern right now. And that is true. There's no ifs or buts about it. Sure, I'm confident that the product or service that you are trying to sell could, in theory, help improve your prospect's life or their business. That's why you're pitching it to them, right? And that's why you created that product or service, or that's why you're selling that product or service. But it's not their biggest concern. There's 1,000,001 things going on in their life right now, and you, unfortunately, and I say this with the nicest in the nicest way I can, you are not their biggest concern. They've got 1,000,001 things going on in their life. So when you email them and they say, "Hey Jim, just seeing if you saw my proposal, is there any questions you've got?" and they don't reply, it doesn't mean because they don't like you, it doesn't mean because they can't afford it, it doesn't mean that they don't want to explore it further, it doesn't mean they've got any further questions. It may just mean that they're bloody busy, okay? If they're running a business, they've got to look after their staff, they might have family problems at home, they might just have a busy family life. At this stage, as a salesperson, we just don't know. We have to look at the bigger picture here. We have to keep control of our emotions and realise that until you speak to that prospect again and they clearly say to you, "No, I do not want your product or service," then there is still a chance. You just have to be patient. You have to ask the right questions. You have to try different methods of contact over a long period of time. In fact, in a couple of weeks, I'll be doing a sales snippet on the importance of following up, so keep your eyes out for that one. But if you've tried emailing them, try calling them. If they're not responding to your calls, try door knocking and taking a bag of donuts in or something, or try sending a letter. Yes, they still exist. Try all these different points of contact until you hear a no. There's so many reasons why a prospect won't buy from you. You sending one email and not having a response back, and when your sales manager turns to you and says, "Oh, what about Paragon? Did they come back to you in the end?" "No, just time wasters, tire kickers. You know, didn't have the budget. We're too good. They don't want our kind of quality." Don't make your own insecurities project onto your prospect. Be patient, give it time, and continue to follow up. We're all human beings. Unfortunately, the email that you have sent into that prospect's inbox won't automatically open up, and the prospect's gonna be like, yeah, I must respond to this straight away. I hope you see the point I'm trying to come from here. You've got to understand that sometimes you've got to wait it out, be patient, use this, keep control of your emotions, use your head, and just wait and sit out until you hear a no. So, as always, my inbox is always open, rob@paragonsalessolutions.co.uk. Am I wrong? Should we just send one email and just give up because they are time wasters? If they're really eager for my product or service, they'll come back to me. Or should we be more patient, be a bit more mature about the whole thing and sit it out? I don't know. Drop me an email. Please do like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really want to grow this in 2019 and beyond. So please do hit the like, hit the subscribe, and maybe tell some friends about it as well. That'd be amazing. And until next week, all the best.